So, guys, I was in biology class today. Today is a Monday of the 23rd of the 1st of 2012. Happy times. Happy New Year. I never actually mentioned that to everyone. But anyways, we were doing something really boring. We were, like, practicing, she was telling us how to do stuff in, for some tests that we have in a couple months. And, normally when I get bored with any subject, which is half the time what happens anyways, I drift off and think about things. All philosophical and all that kind of stuff. Think about life and all that kind of stuff. But I came up with an idea today, which kind of links to my other video, the first video that I uploaded, where I gave some, kind of tips to do with life. And I don't think I'll make this a series. It's just like this is just what came into my head today, and I thought it was an interesting topic for a commentary. It was actually an idea or an example of something which leads on to a point, which I'm going to make in a second. But let's just get into the story, anyways. So there's this guy. You can call him whatever you want. Let's call him Bob or something. I don't care. He's a 16-year-old guy. Goes to school, and there's this girl that he, the girl of his dreams, let's just say. And, he's never really built up the courage to go and talk to this girl. But he's liked her for a very long time, however long it may be. In fact, it doesn't even matter how long he's been liking him for. He's been liking her. She's the most popular girl in school. Everyone, wants to get with her and go out with her and all that kind of good stuff. And, this person is nervous. Bob is nervous, because he thinks that, if she gets rejected, his life is gonna suck, everyone's gonna laugh at him, blah, 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 blah. So, this is the situation. So there's two things you can think about in this situation. The first one, which is probably the best one. Actually, let's start with the worst. So, obviously, worst thing that comes to this is that, Bob, he decides, to build up a little bit of courage, and he realizes that, in 10 years' time, no one's going to remember this. This is the point that I made in my last video. No one is going to remember anything that happens in 10 years' time. I mean, I've had some embarrassing things happen to me in my school, and it's gone away in 2 weeks. Nothing really to do with girls, but, that's a completely different story. It was all over Facebook. That's fantastic. But anyways, he's realized that in 10 years' time, no one's going to remember this. I mean, heck, it may even take a month and no one will ever remember this. So, he goes up to this really, really, stunning girl, and he says, hey, do you want to go out with me? Blah, blah, blah. I don't even know what he would say, but, worst case scenario, he gets rejected. Alright? So, there's two ways that he can look at this. One is good, and one is bad, obviously. But the bad way is, what? Oh, I've been rejected, my life is over, this sucks. The girl that I've, the girl of my dreams has rejected me, my life is over. Or, he can look at it like this. He can look, hey, if I didn't build up the courage to go and talk to this girl and attempt to ask her out, I would have never known that she did not like me, and that in 10 years, if I went to her in 2 years' time and asked her out, she would have rejected me. Bob has just saved himself 2 years of his life, or something like that, because he built up the courage to go and talk to this girl. And now he can go and, look for some other girl that actually likes him. Or can go and find someone else. And yeah, I mean, that's the first. And that's in the worst case scenario. And, in the best case scenario, he builds up the courage, to go and talk to this girl. And the girl decides, yes, I actually have liked you for a long time, and I would like to go out with you. It's just like simple as that, really. I mean, I've never had this situation come to me in my life, simply because I know this is not an excuse. This is the honest truth. There is no girls that I like in my school. There is none. I'm not saying that all of them are ugly. In fact, there are some really beautiful girls in my school. I just don't like them in that way, if that makes any sense. I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, and this can, translate, it doesn't need to be for girls, it can translate into anything. I mean, let's just say, I don't know, if you have an exam and you're failing in a class, I don't know, whatever it be, what's a hard subject that I do? Chemistry. I fail at chemistry. I don't do any work for it, and that's a reason. I mean, people that don't do any work, and then, especially, this is what I find with myself, I'm just like, oh, I suck at this subject, but I do no work whatsoever. And I'm trying to get better at this, by the way. If I decide, what, I'm going to fail my A-level, or whatever it may be, I'm going to fail my class if I do not start doing some work. And it doesn't need to be a lot of work. You would be surprised how, how much of a difference 2 hours work a night would be on a subject, or even 2 hours. Yes, let's say you have a test in a week. I'm going to do 2 hours of work each day until this test. Whereas before, you would do nothing until the last day and be like, oh crap, I have a test, I'm gonna have to bash, I don't know, a whole term's work into 4 hours study. You would honestly be surprised how much of a difference that would make to your grade. I mean, it can be the difference between an F and a B. Seriously. This is all I really wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, really. I hope this has been alright. I mean, I've tried to do it in a kind of the way I would like to speak. So yeah, leave in the comments telling me guys what you think. I mean, I should actually thank you guys, whoever has subscribed to me. I know I've gained like 3 subscribers. Let me have a look here. I think I've got 3. Yeah, 3 subscribers, and basically off 2 videos that were posted on my first day. So after 1 day, I have 3 subscribers, which is actually, in my opinion, amazing. I don't even care, like, if people have got like a bajillion subscribers in a day. But you know, that's amazing. So thank you guys for subscribing, and I hope you guys continue to watch my videos and stuff like that. So yeah, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think of these commentaries. This isn't the type of commentary that I'm going to be like putting out every week, but yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This has been Ryan, and I will speak to you guys later. Bye-bye.